What is up, everyone? It's the Gamers Weekly here. I'm your host, Antalk64, and today we're going to be playing some Battlefield 4. This isn't going to be part of any series since we're not going to be doing Newtown Adventures this week, mainly because if you guys watched our video, Zombie Apocalypse, I kind of talked a little bit why that is. But yeah, we're going to be replacing that with Battlefield to see if you guys enjoy it. If you do, then let me know down in the comment section below, because I would like to kind of do this game as a new new game for a week. I think that would be pretty cool to add a new series and stuff. So just let me know what you guys think about it. You guys are actually watching me a few games that I played in the background. This gameplay you guys see in the background. But yeah, also Ghost will not be joining me. He is still on break, but he will be back next week. So yeah, that'll be awesome. So real quick, I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what's going to be going on. So with this week, like I said, we're not going to be doing Newtown Adventures. We will be doing Challenge Master, so look out for that on Friday. But for today, I just wanted to play some Battlefield 4. I wanted to see how you guys like it. Battlefield 4 is an amazing game. Battlefield franchise is really just amazing gaming series that DICE has come out with. I think they did a really nice job with it, and I just really enjoy all of the Battlefield so far. So that's why I decided to go in and play some Battlefield 4 to see if you guys actually like it. A lot of people are starting to get back up onto the Battlefield. The new Battlefield's coming in, Battlefield 1, which I'm sure you guys have probably already heard about. It's been in the news a lot, gaming news I should say, but yeah. Battlefield 4 is really an awesome game. If you guys don't have it already, it's just super awesome. They have a lot of things that you can do. The maps are really big. There's a lot of weapons and attachments and camos and stuff that you can unlock, which is really cool. It adds a lot of customization to the game, and allows for a lot of playing time. This game is definitely a grind. I myself have just been on this Battlefield 4 grind for a little bit now. I've been kind of slacking on my Battlefield here and there. I kind of just recently got the game, but not like super recently. It's been like maybe a month or two since I got it, but I got it from the I can't even remember. Anyways, but yeah, I have been kind of playing it here and there. I was mainly focusing on the Call of Duty and the Division and stuff like that, getting those videos out for you guys. But I went ahead and decided just to go ahead and pick back up on Battlefield 4 and see how you guys like it. So definitely let me know down in the comment section below if you guys do enjoy this. So yeah, moving on to kind of the discussion of today, kind of talking about a little bit about the new games that are going to be coming out, what I think of them, and then just kind of what the community has been saying about them and here and there. First things first is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, I myself am actually pretty excited for this. I think a lot of people are just overlooking it because it's another copy and paste game from Activision. And I think that in some ways that is true. They did kind of start since, I think, ever since Advanced Warfare, it's really seemed to be just one of those copy and paste type games. Black Ops 3 was a little bit better about not being the same old. They had almost the same movement system. It was same futuristic type stuff. I mean, even Black Ops 2 was a little bit here and there, but at least that was boots on the ground. Now, I'm not saying I never want to see another futuristic game ever. I mean, I like those futuristic type games. I think Battlefield did really well when they came out with a futuristic game that was actually cool. I think it was Battlefield 2047, something like that. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it was one of the futuristic Battlefields. But the thing is, though, that they didn't go crazy insane on it. Like Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 are all modern combat type warfare games. They have tanks, they have realistic weapons that are actually out there, they have realistic helicopters and battlefields that you can go on and fight, like maps. So there's a lot of stuff that makes this game makes it a lot more realistic, and kind of the Battlefield franchise. Call of Duty has just kind of been one of those games that's really fast paced. It's not really too much reality, if I could say that, realistic that much, at least in my experience with Call of Duty. I mean, Modern Warfare 3 and the original Call of Duties were all pretty realistic back in the day, but when you look at it now in 2016, these things like Battlefield are pretty much surpassing realistic combat and stuff like that. Then whereas Call of Duty is coming out with things that are all futuristic, things that aren't even really real. So I just kind of don't really see the balance between the Call of Duties. They did start with the futuristic at Advanced Warfare. I think it was a little bit more towards Black Ops 2 when they really started to bring out the futuristic type games, when they kind of started this path. But I do think that since Advanced Warfare, it's definitely just going to be like, it was like the main futuristic game that they had. They kind of started it all. Black Ops 3 I actually really did enjoy. Black Ops 3 is definitely a great game. I would definitely recommend getting it if you don't have it already. It's a really good COD. I think it was one of the better ones that they made. It was really simple to kind of play. It's not really like all the other Call of Duties. It's fast paced, but it's not at the same time. It's just a really simple, easy Call of Duty to play. And I definitely recommend it to anybody who hasn't gotten it yet. I'm pretty sure everyone has almost pretty much gotten it. It's just been out there for a little bit now. And it's just an all-around great game. I'm not saying anything bad to it, but I think people are just kind of getting a little bit tired of all the futuristic stuff. Battlefield has kind of been that game that stayed consistent with its games throughout its history, if I could say that. So it's not always been, start, like World War II and then go immediately to, future combat with exosuits and stuff. I'm not saying that's exactly what Call of Duty did, but it kind of seems like they did a little bit of that. And then whereas Battlefield has just kind of gone from war era to era. And it's kind of weird, though, that they're coming out with Battlefield 1. Because it's going back to World War 1, as they said. So I'm not really completely understanding that. I kind of would have liked to see another futuristic game from Battlefield. They only really have one. So I would kind of like to see something, not with like all these exosuits and stuff, kind of like the original, Battlefield 2047, I think. Kind of something like that, I think would be really cool. But I mean, I am looking forward to Battlefield 1. It does look like a really cool game. I think that it's definitely going to win a lot of people over than the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I mean, honestly, I'm really excited for both games. Infinite Warfare I think is going to be really cool. They're going to add in a lot of new things that Call of Duty's never really done. Also, the story mode, they had developers come over from Naughty Dog, and Naughty Dog is actually made some of the best single-player campaign storylines ever. They made the incredible Last of Us. They've done a lot of good stuff with campaigns and single-player content, so I think that was really awesome that they're bringing over some of the developers from Naughty Dog into Infinite Warfare. So I think that campaign is going to be really awesome. I'm hoping it's going to be really awesome. And that not only that, but they're also adding in I don't know if you guys heard, but they're adding in things like these side missions that you can go and do, which kind of adds like an RPG thing, or not thing, like RPG concept behind it. It really, I think, is going to add in a lot of new stuff to the game. The fact that you can pilot like your own like fleet of ships in space, I think would be really cool. Something that Call of Duty really hasn't done yet. I don't know how they're going to do, like if they do add in these side mission things, I don't know like about loot and stuff, like weapons and stuff that they would come out with. They may not, they may just kind of leave it like Black Ops 3. Like Black Ops 3 definitely kind of brought some sort of like RPG feel to it. At least in my case, you could sit at the safe house and just kind of work your little loadouts here and there. You could fix your outfits and just get your new weapons and things. But like the weapons, you would just get them through progression through level. So I think that's what they're going to end up doing. I think it would be pretty cool for them to kind of add some sort of RNG type of loot system. I think that would be pretty cool. But I myself, I'm a little bit tired of RNG, so I think that just having it based on leveling, kind of like what the Battlefield series has done and what Call of Duty has done in the past, I think would be really cool for them to add in there. It would also kind of add in replayability for the campaign and for single player for Call of Duty. I think that a lot of the Call of Duties, you just kind of play the campaign and you're done. You don't really look at that anymore. You either play zombies or you're going to be playing things like multiplayer. So I am kind of going to be interested to see how it's going to all play out through the campaign and through single player things that you can do here and there. Not only that, but kind of the zombies aspect. I'm really wondering to see what zombies are going to be like. Zombies is really like, it's not like the defining factor in a Call of Duty, but it definitely plays a big role. Call of Duty has basically like invented zombies, in my opinion, and I think a lot of other people would agree with me. Because ever since World at War, zombies has been a huge part of Call of Duty huge part of Call of Duty franchise. You know, they had the Black Ops, they had Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, and now they have Infinite Warfare. So I don't know how they're going to put in zombies in Infinite Warfare. They kind of already have the whole space zombie thing with exo zombies. So maybe it would be pretty cool if you could like time travel or something, go back in the past, back to like maps like Deriz, or the Giant for some of you newer Call of Duty players. It's kind of back into that World at War. You got to go back in time, fix some things here and there, kind of like what the series is going on to. So I'm going to be kind of surprised how they're going to play out zombies, if they're going to play out zombies. I don't know exactly if they'll have zombies in this game. That'd be pretty cool to see how they would implement it. But I mean, I don't know. So yeah, moving on to moving on to Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1, I think is going to be a little bit different. It's kind of weird because Call of Duty is going futuristic and Battlefield is going past. So it's kind of like they're kind of counteracting each other. And that was kind of what Battlefield 4 was doing. Battlefield 4 isn't like the past game. It's like kind of more modern warfare type combat. So I think that it's really cool that they're going to add in a Battlefield 1. It is kind of a weird battlefield. Like it looks like steampunk or something. I don't know exactly. It doesn't really look too realistic like it would be there. So I just kind of find it a little bit weird that they're kind of making this sort of Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty, Battlefield. It just looks weird in my opinion. It doesn't really look like the guns and the tanks and all the stuff like that. It doesn't really like match, I guess, with past warfare and World War I and stuff like that. So I don't know exactly what it's going to be like. I'm sure some of you guys have watched gameplay of the beta and the alpha. And I think it does look pretty cool. I'm really going to be surprised to see what they're going to do with the campaign. I don't know if they'll have a campaign. I'm pretty sure they'll have I hope they'll have a campaign. Like how they're going to add on to that storyline. I don't think that they will. I think this is kind of going to be like one of those Battlefield Hardline type things, where it's not really going to be continuing the series. It's just going to be kind of like a subset. I guess something to just kind of keep the players playing Battlefield. I myself am very excited to see Battlefield 1. I've seen a lot of gameplay from it. It looks really cool. All the war blimps that you can get into, all the airplanes that they have, the tanks and the animation of you getting into the tanks. I think that one of the things that Battlefield 4 could have done is adding in animations when you get into vehicles. I think that would be really cool instead of just like teleporting into them. That may sound a little bit weird and like I don't really care about that much, but I mean it kind of adds a lot of personality to a game in my opinion. Kind of adds to the adds to how realistic it is. And I think that with Battlefield 1 kind of adding in the animations to getting into the vehicles looks really cool, looks really nice, looks really clean. So you can do it in Battlefield 4 campaign, like whenever one of the missions is whenever you get into one of the boats, you can see an animation. I don't really want to spoil it too much for anybody who hasn't played campaign yet, but it's pretty cool how they kind of added in all those animations, and I'm really surprised that they didn't already have animations for the multiplayer aspect. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for Battlefield 1, pretty excited for pretty much all the games. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of Watch Dogs 2 coming out. They got the new Ghost Recon, which I'm so hyped about. I cannot wait for Ghost Recon Wildlands. It looks amazing. I was blown away that they're already coming out the new one. So I think that it's going to be awesome. So yeah. It looks absolutely awesome. Anyways, guys, I'll let you enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Thanks for watching. This has been the Gamers Weekly. I've been your host, Talk64. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We are a relatively new channel, so all subscribers would definitely help out the channel so much. Make sure you guys follow our Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram accounts as well. We post day-to-day content, and we stream on Saturdays. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. This has been Talk64. Peace.